Hey guys, what's happening? It's Tommy with Conceptz. Today we're going to do an installation of the Jeep JK front inner fender liners. These fender liners come in two pieces, which bolt together here and here. And then it has a third piece, I guess you could call it a third piece, the mesh, which bolts through the back. So if you turn this over, you'll see that it bolts right through in pieces. So you can paint it and do whatever you want with it. There are some larger holes for the exact spot of those. So easy to install. The tools you're gonna need is a drill, assortment of drill bits, small ones, a 1/8 inch Allen wrench or hex bit, a 10mm wrench or socket, and that's pretty much it. But it's really easy install, guys. Pops right in, goes right in. As you can tell, this set doesn't have the CC logo and star in the mesh or in the insert, so it's just to showcase that we option them both ways. So a lot of them you'll see out there will have a big RCC logo and star that we're real proud of. But anyway, thanks a lot, guys. Stay tuned for the rest of the installation process. Okay guys, we went ahead and assembled the JK front inner fender liner from Conceptz. The installation process is really easy. The first thing I want to go over is getting the liner bolted to the Jeep. So if you're running aftermarket flares, or if you're running our factory, our aftermarket flares, it comes with the support brackets. Make sure, you're gonna have to take your support brackets off. Make sure that this inner liner is touching the substructure of the frame. So you want it between the bracket and the substructure. You don't want it on the bottom of the substructure, because what happens if you do that, it'll rub on the spring perch or the shock tower or the frame, or it'll rub and squeak, and guys have called us saying, hey, you know, it's squeaking, it's rubbing, I had to trim it. And partly is because it needs to be up touching the substructure of the frame. All right, once you get that done, you're gonna move over here. You're gonna line it up, push this up. There's a hole behind there that this one lines up with, and you're gonna put a bolt through there. You're gonna remove the factory grill. By removing the factory grill, it's just popping these inserts out. They just pop out, and then the grill folds back, and just right behind the headlight, you'll be able to access that nut for that bolt. Once you've done that, mark and drill this hole here. The nut's right behind it. Bam, easy day. And then finally, in the top right corner, we have another hole that you're going to mark and drill, and you can access that nut by putting your hand right past the brake master cylinder and to the inside of the fender. So anyway guys, super easy install. Thank you so much for your support, and look forward to seeing you guys out there. Alright, the passenger side's in. We went ahead and ran that bolt, pulled the grill back, did that bolt, drilled a hole, installed that bolt. This back bolt can be a little more difficult than the driver's side, because the battery box and tray and all that would have to be removed. So remove the battery tray, and you'll be able to access that nut fairly easily. If you don't want to do that, and you feel like that's outside of you, we recommend using a bolt. But if you want to use like a 1-inch self-tapping sheet metal screw to go through that hole and into the body panel, that'll also work. I mean, again, we recommend pulling the stuff out and then putting a bolt back there, but if you can't do all that, little sheet metal screw will hold it in. All right, thanks guys. I just wanted you guys to see that the fender liner itself is between the bracket and the substructure of the frame. So if you're running our flares or aftermarket flares and they come in some kind of bracket like that, you want to make sure that the fender liner is between that and the substructure of the quarter panel. Thanks guys. Okay guys, we went ahead and removed all the plastic clips that hold the grill on just across the top. That's all you got to take them off, and it's just a little screwdriver. They come right apart. They pull out. Once you get them apart, look right in there, and there's the bolt that you slide through the hole. It's already there. So it's that bolt, and it goes right in there, and just 10mm wrench and a nut. You're done deal. All right, thanks guys.